All right, so we are going to practice using the standard algorithm to add pretty large numbers. Um, a lot of these have numbers that are going to carry into the next place value. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And I find it easier to divide up my place values here. That is just a step that helps me keep the numbers where they need to go. And I'll show you what that means in a second here. I've labeled my ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands up there. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So 839, 484 are the numbers that we are adding together here. We're always going to start in our ones place. So here we have 9 plus 4, right? 9 plus 4 is 13, okay? However, I cannot put a 13 in the ones place, right? Because it is too large. It's larger than 10. So I'm going to break it up into a 10 and a 3. And that's why that 3 goes right here, okay? That 10 is going to move over here to the tens place, and I'm going to add that into my tens when I add them. Speaking of adding the tens, we're going to add up 8, 3, and 1, which is basically another way of saying 80, 30, and 10. 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 more is 12, right? So we have the number 12, which is basically 12 tens, which is 120. The only number I can write there is these two tens, because that's the only thing that fits into my place value spot here. All right, so I'm going to put that 1 over into the hundreds, right? Because this is basically saying I have 100 and I have 20. So we put the 20 here, put the 100 here. Let's do it again. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. All right, so right now we have 13 hundreds, 1300. The only number I can put in the hundred spot is this 3, right? 1300 is basically another way of writing 1300. So I'm going to put that 1 over here into the thousand spot. I'm going to add that now to any other numbers, which we don't have. So we just have 1 plus 0 is 1. I'm going to write my final answer in here, 1323. And that's really what your work should look like when you're using the standard algorithm to add these larger numbers. Remember, the biggest misconception, the biggest mistake we often make when we are using the standard algorithm is putting more than one number into a place value. And we got to remember that in the ones, we can only have one number. In the tens, only one number. Hundreds, only one number. And thousands, only one number. Let's practice. Work hard.